Hello everybody, welcome to this Gaining from Disorder series. What you see me doing here is called a forward spinal wave. At the moment it's technically not looking very good for a very good reason. The reason is that I'm at this moment of shooting the video badly injured. I was, how can I explain? On a day I was practicing my explosive cartwheels or a jumping cartwheel or an aerial, and that day went particularly well. Then I met somebody that wanted to see a muscle up on the rings. I did some muscle ups for him. I even did some one arm chin ups to show him what is possible on the rings. So far so good. And then the next day, it's actually a bit embarrassing. I went to the bathroom, I sat on it and made weird movements, and all of a sudden my whole left side of my back, uh, the lat insertion that inserts into your spine, and the whole lower back was completely locked. Absolutely painful. I couldn't move, actually. So, and then I didn't panic because I've been injured many times. And I started to do the wave. Even the spinal wave that you see right now, at this moment, it was very painful, so I had to do it very mindfully, not trying to articulate everybody, especially the lower part of my back was completely stuck. So this is very painful. But I also learned that if you have an injury, you should confront it immediately. A big mistake is to go into panic mode and search for doctors or physiotherapists and blah 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 blah. What I learned directly from Ido Portal is just confront your injuries. Confront your injury, and your workout now, your normal workout has to stop, and now your main priority is to heal. To heal through movement. That's actually, it sounds maybe very simple, but it is not. Believe me, most people, if they get injured, they completely get depressed. They stop everything they do, and yeah, they start crying and that kind of stuff. But you should see it as an opportunity to stop with what you were doing, and now your workout, your new reality, is immediately to heal. So that is the context behind the spinal wave I'm performing right now, and so I see it more as a tool. I don't see it as a fancy thing to show off what you can do or dance. For me, it is medicine, and of course, it's like it's like a saying. I don't know from who it is. Maybe from Socrates, but don't pin me on that. He says, "Let the medicine be your food, and let the food be your medicine." Uh, yeah, so also let the movement be your medicine, and let the medicine be your movement. So this is what I like about having a movement perspective, because if you have a limited perspective of, for example, I want to be able just to do some stuff on the ring, or I want to flip or this or that, then the perspective is very limited. You will not go outside of that, and you start having this performance mindset of only wanting to perform and spending as less minimum time as possible, to get an efficient workout in, and this kind of, in my opinion, completely nonsense. But if you have another opinion, that is also fine. But I don't ascribe to that school of thought of doing everything in a very efficient manner. Actually, if you read Anti-Fragile, you see also that the problem of doing stuff efficiently, uh, you can read there, is very problematic. For example, he gives an example of you have two eyes, you have two kidneys, you can live with one kidney, you can see with one eye. But an economist, Nassim Taleb has his funny grudge against every economist almost. Of course, you should take it with a grain of salt. But he says even economists would engineer the human body. He would make you with one eye, with one kidney, this kind of funny stuff. But there is a lot of truth in it, because nature always makes, as you can see here. By the way, I'm very hurt still at that part. You see, it's the insertion of my lower leg uh, to my spine, somewhere between the mid spine and the lower spine. And in my sleep, I can feel it, even if I have to turn. You see how careful I am moving right now. So I'm going to massage myself with the ball against the wall. It's actually, you can do this even if you're not injured, just to loosen the stuff up. So yeah, coming back to Nassim Taleb about this efficiency, you say nature knows that you should not be overly efficient or overly optimize stuff, because it will make you fragile. It's always good to have buffers and reserves, so they can help you in times of crisis. Uh, yeah, as you can see now, I'm also moving my arm to see how that feels. Uh, but yeah, it is actually right now. I'm not even panicking. I see an injury as a welcome almost in the injury, because I was already taking a break from strength training. So my body has this enormous surge of energy. The people that train as serious as I do, they know exactly what I mean. That you strength train for a long time and very intense, and also 6 days a week, etc., etc. When you don't strength train, you feel like you have infinite amount of energy, because almost everything is easy to do. So I was doing acrobatics and stuff, but still my body was a bit confused. And I think this injury is more of a complex thing, because it didn't happen at the same time. It happened the next day on the bathroom, but I knew it had something to do with my cartwheel workout, and after that doing some muscle ups, etc., etc. So the body got confused, but I do not panic, because I know. Oh no, my God! I know that this. I was a bit confused. I'm sorry for that. I know that the movement will. I'm confident that it will heal me in a rapid fashion. So if you enjoyed this video and it was a bit informative for you, don't forget to subscribe and like. Have a nice day, everybody. Bye bye.